the harp enthusiasts out there, will you look at the modernization of the piano and the guitar to be able to connect to a computer interface in order to play a song? Have you ever wondered when that technology is going to come to harps? Well, no more, as I introduce you the ultimate state-of-the-art technology to be able to connect a harp to a computer in order to play a song at your own pace, or play any songs you choose, as well as tracking your progress. Introducing Harpathia. The problem with the status quo in the harp industry is that harps have not changed since invention, and it is therefore not possible to connect to a computer to play a song directly. Compare that to the modernization of pianos to be able to connect to computers to play a song from a computer on an application called Synthesia, as well as the ability to convert a piano to a pianola, which is a self-playing piano that can read a music score from a computer. Similarly, we also have inventions of digital guitars to be able to play a song directly from a computer on an application called Guitar Hero. Now the problem is we don't have one similar technology for harps. Now, given the problem, the solution is to create a harp computer interface setup in order to connect a harp to a computer, which will be a fun way to learn and play the harp. You can read a music score from a computer screen directly with unlimited music scores to choose from. In addition, there can be additional features such as finger hints, adjustable speed, and more. Here is the proposed interface in order to play a song on a computer with a harp. The gameplay itself is very similar to Synthesia, where you have those bars falling from the top slowly until they hit the strings. And when they do, the player would play the strings in order to play the song. At this point, this setup should feel quite familiar, yet unique at the same time, because it is quite similar to applications such as Guitar Hero and Synthesia. However, it is designed for a niche market for harpists, which uses a harp interface instead of a guitar or a piano. This also will be an ideal game for educators and teachers of harps. In order to make Harpathia a reality, there are some technologies required. First, vibration sensors will need to be installed on the strings to detect which strings are being played. And then, wireless connections need to be set up in order to communicate the state of the harp to a computer. Lastly, Harpathia, the software itself, will be installed on a computer in order to display the music that is being played by a computer player. In terms of marketability, as you can imagine, this is largely targeted at harp players and educators, and those people tend to be fairly wealthy because a harp is quite expensive, ranging from $15,000 to about $20,000 per harp. And the instrument is fairly large, and you need a pretty large house in order to place down one of those instruments. So, the number of people who would be able to afford this kind of gameplay will be a fairly small portion of the population. However, they are very wealthy people, and they'd be able to afford it. So a full installation to modernize a harp will cost about $5,000, including the hardware installation and the software, which may seem like a lot at a glance, but considering a similar modernization and conversion from a piano to a piano that cost about $6,000 to $7,000, this is quite a reasonable price. So, in short, there will be smaller number of sales. However, each sale will make a lot of profit. The modernization of harps is very exciting and very much long overdue. It is an expansion of the rhythm game genre that fills the gap for harps. It could be highly profitable as each sale will worth a lot of money. And the customers are very wealthy people who can definitely afford the upgrade. And with that being said, this concludes the sales pitch for Harpathia.